It is now 10:06 p.m. on Saturday, May 11th, 2024. The first cruise of the Alaska season on the Sapphire Princess is not off to a good start. Apparently there's a propulsion issue with the ship. We are 6 hours and 7 minutes behind schedule. Ketchikan has already been canceled, which was the first shore stop. And they're not really telling us much. The captain has not figured out how to come on and give any sort of regular updates. And he came on once, way back at like 5:30, 5 o'clock, something. Yeah, 5:30 when they did the emergency sound. Didn't say a word about any sort of potential issues with propulsion. And, so we're at that point, thought everything was good. Then hours later, he comes on at 9:30 and says, "Oh, guess what? No Ketchikan." So not a very good job of communicating. Here's the sun deck on 15. They had this pool covered earlier, and they uncovered it. No idea if that water's heated or not. And then this pool down here on 14, where the net is, they had this one earlier today uncovered, and then once we got into the evening, they covered that one. So, here we sit, with no explanation from the crew as to if we're actually leaving, when we're leaving. We could have a Radiance of the Seas on our hands, which was a Royal Caribbean deal back in April 2024, where they never even got out of port. Everybody was all checked in on the ship like we are now, and then they kicked everybody off and canceled the cruise because of a similar propulsion issue. So that is definitely a possibility here. That would be a mess because we would have no place to stay. Then there's the whole flying home fiasco, because right now we are supposed to fly home from Whittier, Alaska, Anchorage, Alaska, next Saturday, 7 days from now, on the 18th. Today's the 11th. Just realized we never looked at the starboard side. That was port side. Haven't really gotten any video on the starboard side yet. Here's a Canada Place right below us. Pretty cool little deal. Right on the other side over there was where the Celebrity Edge was docked earlier today. So yeah, Canada Place. Interesting setup here. It's a convention center, actually. Even though they have the cruise terminal stuff sort of built into the lower levels. And all the way down to the bottom level where the parking garage is underneath it. It's where you actually pull in and drop your luggage off for the cruise. And yeah, pretty interesting deal. This little, you see the people walking around here at night. This little boardwalk area is open to the public and never closes as far as I can tell. So however late at night, you could come out here by the water and just hang out. And if you look down here, as we pan around to the left here, all the way to the very end there, you got a nice little view out into the Vancouver harbor. Sit there and watch all of the cargo operations across the way there if you wanted to. Yeah, beautiful city. Hopefully we actually leave at some point. It could turn into basically a cruise to nowhere, because we might leave and just end up going straight to Whittier if it gets bad to where they have to cancel the other port stops. And of course we're not hearing anything out of the captain anymore. He gave one announcement, 9 something, and then said this not going to be any more announcements tonight. Further updates to come tomorrow. So he did make it sound like we were eventually going to leave, and there's the tugboat over there. So I don't know. It is 10:15. Looking at a basketball court or something up there. Thank you.
Man, I came out and I was like, I looked left and I'm like, that doesn't look right.
Well, I was earlier. I was like, I haven't gotten any video of the starboard side of the ship yet. Everything I've been doing was off port side. Yep. So I came over here for a minute, got some video over there.
Because this isn't just, it's kind of not geared towards kids, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like celebrity, I guess.
I mean, well, the kids are supposed to be in school for one thing because of the time of year.
No, true.
So there's that. Yeah, Alaska Cruise, I don't know that that's really for kids. It's not a cruise, there's no water parks or any of that kind of stuff. It's all cold weather. It's like, it's not quite.
Yeah, but, right, certain kids, a certain kids are going to be like,
Yeah, I mean, there's probably a few. Yeah, there's probably a few on here.
Well, I saw that one just now in the hot across the thing, so I was like,
yeah,
I haven't seen a lot.
Yeah, true.
Did they remove the net, or is it still?
No, the net's still down there.
It is? Oh.
Yeah, net is still down there.
Oh, I see. So they're still over there? This doesn't have a Whittier on it. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, the tugboat is still over there as far as I know.
I should have brought my hello sign. Because, that's the other thing that didn't come in until today. Is my replacement for that other one that's not out.
Yeah.
Everything was just bad timing.
Yeah, this has been a strange trip.
Yeah, so far. We haven't even left.
I know, and I hope we actually do leave. Imagine if the Radiance of the Sea situation happens.
Please, God. And our whole vacation, thank God we have that other trip scheduled.
Well, I mean, I've got.
Happens.
We would be covered 6 ways from Sunday because I've got the travel insurance that I could do a reimbursement for.
You can in these scenarios?
I'll certainly try. And then you've got.
I wonder if it's if that's a covered thing.
All year, well, I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
Because, but if that were to happen, they would. I'm assuming they would reimburse you for.
well, that's what
expenses.
Royal was talking about with the Radiance
Yeah.
deal. Like, X amount of this and that and everything,
Yeah.
and
They have. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
If not, you've got a publicity nightmare on your hands.
Yep.
If you don't.
hopefully this. If as long as we pull out of port and we go somewhere, then
Yeah, but the cruise to nowhere is the next worst thing. I'm sorry.
yeah. Oh, but it's like
Especially if you don't go to a fjord.
yeah, it's like a repositioning cruise where it's just nothing but a bunch of sea days in a row.
Then that's like